And yes, the next chapter of Zombies, set entirely in the dark ether.
Oh shit, hold up, hold up. Usually I like to watch the video fully before we do that, but this might be
the next
campaign.
chapter of Zombies, set
Oh no, that's Takio. That's Takio just slashing a zombie.
loaded with brand new
Two
maps.
zombies.
And yes, the next chapter of Zombies, set
I keep fucking... No, let's go here.
And yes,
sorry guys.
The next chapter of Zombies.
Okay. So he stabs that burnt one. That looks like the fucking Modern Warfare 2019 zombie design. I can't believe they're still keeping that zombie design, by the way. That same zombie design is on the roof in Liberty Falls. We got someone in the background. Looks like Nikolai in the background. It doesn't look like Rektofen. We have Takio. This looks like an intro cinematic cutscene. I'm pretty sure this is the intro cinematic cutscene to the new Zombies map. We did go over the Zombies details. I streamed the Black Ops 7 reveal event on for Gamescom, so we went over the Zombies information there. So if you want to go there, just I'll leave a link to the stream down below. We did go a little bit military autist with Rechtofen's uniform, which I am planning on making a video on it, just for those who want to know the historic background of Rechtofen's uniform. I'm sure that video won't go anywhere, but just for those that are like me, I'm gonna make it anyways. So yeah, we got the intro cinematic. He cuts that zombie, and then it looks like it's in a lot of pain. Yeah, that's not Rektofen, but I actually don't know who that is. I'm pretty sure that might be Nikolai. And then he cuts two zombies' heads off. I'm pretty sure that's Rektofen.
Entirely in
That's really cool.
the dark ether.
That's really sick, actually.
First, let's dive into our campaign.
Not really big of fan of Treyarch campaigns.
To tell a story that could stand on its own, while also honoring the legacy of the series. Throughout development, we found meaningful opportunities to reconnect with characters and storylines from earlier Black Ops titles.
What say we wrap this shit up?
So Michael Rooker is reprising his role as Harper. I thought they would completely recast his role, but they didn't.
Real quick today, okay? I need to hit the beach and work on my tan.
Black Ops 7 takes place about 10 years after the events of Black Ops 2 with Raul Menendez.
I will say, what the fuck? Is that like a... There's a magazine there. So this is like a modern... This is like a 2035 M14. And then this is like an AK. Like an AK Alpha, AK 205. Something along those lines. I actually, not gonna lie, as much as I don't like any futuristic setting, that does look like a really cool design of the AK. I will give Treyarch props for that. I need to see a closer up version of the M14.
At the heart of
I'm just assuming because it looks like an
it all
M14.
is David Mason, returning from Black Ops 2 and now portrayed by Milo Ventimiglia, who brings the grounded intensity and emotional depth.
Hold on, can we just go back for a second? I know people are gonna hate me doing this, but
And emotional depth. At the heart of it all is David Mason.
okay, so they're in the mocap studio. This is what this is. The gun has the mocaps on it. This gun model, which I'm sure is just an airsoft gun spray painted blue. And he has a sling on it. He has a single point sling on it. Why can't these fucking game studios model this fucking sling? The only studio that modeled the slings for the guns is Modern Warfare 2019. And it's not even in the cutscenes from what I can remember. It's inside of the actual, like, when you go in the multiplayer, your character, like, the gunsling is modeled. When you have the overkill perk, your character, the second gun, is modeled on a sling. You can watch the character model drop it on the sling and then bring out the other gun. I was going to say, they're doing the whole thing they did with Black Ops 6's campaign, where Frank is teaching Troy Marshall, and basically Troy Marshall is what Frank was to Troy. That didn't make any sense, but you get what I mean. So this dude is Troy Marshall is going to be commanding him, which I don't know how that makes any sense, because I'm pretty sure David Mason in Black Ops 2, I'm pretty sure he was commander as well. Maybe captain. That was horrible. Well, let's just make fun of them again for that. That was bad. Maybe that was just a trailer lag.
JSOC team.
Look how bad this is. Also, that's just a modernized MX Guardian from Modern Warfare 3 into Black Ops 7.
Samuels
Look how bad that
believes
is.
he could
That's so bad.
make a greater
What is that? I don't know.
impact.
I'm
at
not going to
David's
try and pick out all the guns. This is the Peacekeeper, by the way.
side.
50/50 is one of our new characters. She's pretty amazing. She's
Did you just say her name is 50/50?
Samoan and
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry, guys. You can skip this part of the video
A
if you
greater
want.
impact at David's side.
50/50 is one of our
Yeah, 50/50.
characters.
Who the fuck's name is
She's
50/50?
pretty amazing.
People are going to hate me for this, but I have a feeling inside the campaign, the reason why they call her 50/50 is because she's 50% Samoan and 50% like American or something. I don't know. I guarantee, or 50% human, 50% robot. That's probably why her name's 50/50. A very dumb way to call her 50/50, but whatever.
Getting taken away from the field. She is willing to get some of her limbs replaced with bionic limb replacements. She's played by Frankie Adams, who is just a perfect fit for the role.
It would suck to get kicked and punched by her.
It would sick to get punched or kicked by anyone. This is probably just pre-rendered and stuff. I mean, it's gameplay, but I guarantee you it's not going to look like this when we get our hands on the game. Because they keep making games for old-gen consoles when they should follow suit like what EA did with BF6 and only make the game for Series X and PS5. Because then they're not held back.
Mind, we can go to Nicaragua.
Yeah, this is they straight up ported this from Black Ops 6, or probably the other way around, because they probably developed this version of the War Machine for Black Ops 7 and just ported it to Black Ops 6. We are killing guild troops here. So Menendez probably like does some fucky shit and controls all of the guild. It's pretty obvious that
We
that
can go to
happens.
Los Angeles.
And then an M4 where the bolt's actually not moving. Very cool. Same Black Ops 6 sprint animation. This just, honestly, this just looks like the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies map. That's what this looks like to me.
Designed
I'm not really excited or impressed.
from the ground up to serve both the narrative and the gameplay.
Having Avalon as a
Yeah, this is fucking zombies. There's like when you upgrade a gun in zombies,
Ground
that's
up
what these
to
sound
serve
like.
both the narrative
Listen.
and the gameplay.
having Avalon as this massive
What the? It's shooting conventional rounds, but it sounds like a fucking laser gun.
space is a first where we can actually integrate seamlessly into the campaign. You're doing a very special
And now they changed it, and the brass is ejecting practically backwards. So Treyarch, you need to fix that.
mission here,
I know you won't, but
and then you go back to Avalon.
I'm gonna be honest. The open world missions or however they're gonna do it sounds ass. It honestly sounds ass.
Twists your expectations and reminds you exactly
But I want to be proven wrong because I will be streaming I'll stream the campaign when it comes out. Hopefully, they haven't announced it here, but I'm hoping at COD Next they say that the campaign will come out a week early, like it did with Modern Warfare 3, so everyone can get the campaign over with and then just jump in straight into zombies or multiplayer. They need to start doing that again because it's just it worked. It was so good when they did that with Modern Warfare 3. I think they did it. No, they didn't do that with Modern Warfare 2. I don't think. I think they only did it 1 year. It's a cool inspect. So it looks like it is burst. So it's semi and burst, and then it also has auto. But here's the thing: is Treyarch gonna allow us to fire select 3 times? Because this game only allows, for right now, fire selecting to 2 modes, either auto or semi to burst. Because right here it clearly says semi burst auto. It's on semi currently. So, Treyarch, I'm expecting this gun to be able to shoot full auto. Because you literally have it modeled on the fucking gun.
I'm really pumped for
Oh, this map looks beautiful. It's got the northern lights. Looks like we got operators, because there's that, the one head bitch of the guild.
all the
This map does look
New-
gorgeous. It reminds me of a Call of Duty Ghost map.
exciting tech and improvements that we're bringing to weapons this project. We'll have
Oh, that was a
30 new
1911.
weapons available at
There's the Peacekeeper.
launch.
Wait. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. This is probably a completely different map, but this kind of reminds me of Kowloon. I think it was Kowloon from Black Ops 1, that rooftop skyscraper map.
Including 16 that players
MA-A7 again. We got a bigger look at it. Weapon models look pretty good. They look pretty good.
are seeing for the very first time in Call of Duty.
A rotary style shotgun.
It's always
I'm pretty sure that's Raid from Black Ops 2.
16 that players are seeing for the very first
Yeah, this is Raid from Black Ops 2. 100%. Ain't no way this isn't Raid.
time in Call of Duty.
There's no shells in that shotgun.
It's always
Oh wait, I lied, there was.
about finding the right balance of something brand new.
What the fuck is it? Well, that's a launcher. Is that the Hellstorm from Black Ops 3? I think is what that missile launcher was called. Or was it Black Ops 4? It was either Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4 that had the Hellstorm that looked exactly like this.
As well as delving into some of our past experiences. So we're always looking at other Black Ops games.
Peacekeeper. They keep showing the Peacekeeper.
And trying to pick out.
And then some kind of weird... That physically... I don't even think that could physically feed bullets into a chamber. And yeah, I don't even think that's physically possible for that gun to function. Looks like we have burst here, safe, and then maybe semi-auto, maybe full auto.
Little nuggets, weapons that...
The FNX 45, that's exactly what this is. So the FNX 45 from Black Ops 2 is returning. That's really cool.
Outmaneuver.
So there's that wall jumping. I'm not sure if I like that.
And outstyle your opponents across the game, including wall jump for new traversal capabilities.
Okay, so that looks like a modern day Scar. So like maybe the Rampart 17 from Black Ops 4.
We've also taken a close look
And then there's that shotgun.
at feedback and have made tuning adjustments.
Tack stance, quotes around tack stance, which you're just offset aiming your gun. That's all it is. It's not a different tack stance. So that's returning from Black Ops 6.
Across
I don't know what gun this is. Oh, Peacekeeper.
More controlled experience, including
this map looks gorgeous. Again, it looks like the one snowy map from Call of Duty Ghosts. That's what it looks like to me. I know it's not. It's a completely brand new map, but yeah. Wait a minute. Okay, so who is this? This is probably like David Mason's great grandfather or something, because this is the Marine Corps. We got some medals here. We got a... Why is there a German iron... Why is there an Iron Cross here? If Treyarch is saying an Iron Cross is an American medal, they're stupid. My only guess is this Marine here used to be in the army, fought, or was a Marine, went to the army, fought on the European side, and then came back to Marines and like brought this home or something. Unless Treyarch is straight up saying, oh, yeah, Americans have Iron Crosses, which, no.
We're also delivering new large-scale maps, paired with an all-new mode.
Large-scale maps, so is Ground War coming to this game?
One of our new modes at launch is Skirmish.
Skirmish.
Large-scale experience where teams battle it out to complete a
Oh, first look at active camo.
It is a big 20 versus 20 size map.
Okay, so they're not calling it Ground War, it's called Skirmish, and it's 20v20. So if you guys remember back in Modern Warfare 2019, in the beta, we got to play a 20v20 mode on Grozny Raid only. And that was, it wasn't called Ground War, I forgot what it was called. I think it was just straight up called 20v20 because they also had 10v10. And it was a huge thing in Modern Warfare 2019's marketing that they were bringing these larger player counts on medium and 6v6 maps. So it looks like finally we're getting a 20v20 mode on this new skirmished game mode, which could be pretty cool.
But adding wingsuit into multiplayer changes the dynamics of it.
It looks like the maps are going to be a little bit too big for 20v20, but we'll have to see. We'll probably get our hands to play in the beta because we'll talk about beta details later.
Like a core 6v6.
Delta Force has that ability to where you can create a build of a gun and then copy the code and then send your buddy the code and he can just straight up copy the same build. That's kind of cool. I like that Delta Force does that because back when it wasn't that sweaty back in the beta. It was in the beta for Delta Force. I was like, oh man, you gotta try out this build. I really like this build here. And then we just copy it and send it to you instead of like either sharing your screen or sending a screenshot or a picture via Discord or something. You can just send them a code, and I'm hoping there's going to be like a button. Maybe they'll say it here in a second. There'll be like a button that says share gunsmith or something, and you can send it directly to your friend in game instead of having to do it like on a different program.
Of another player's build out of the game, you can enter the code to copy the exact same build.
That deep engagement with your favorite.
That's a PSG-1. It says Krig 6, but that is a PSG-1 right there. Huh. And this is Black Ops 6 as well. Interesting. Interesting. So either this is a enter weapon prestige 1. Interesting. Also, the Krig 6 it's not roller delayed. So prestige rewards in Black Ops 7, maybe they actually give you straight up new guns. Again, this could just be like a pre-rendered like Photoshop thing and like a testing thing. But this is straight up, like I said the third time, a PSG-1, which is just a marksmanized version of the G3A3. But for some reason, this dude thinks it's the Krig 6. Unless they're doing that whole stupid thing like they did with Black Ops 6 to where it completely changes the way the gun looks. Like, for instance, the Prestige 1 weapon reward was for the C9 or the MP5 for Black Ops 6, but it changed it to make it look like a Thompson, like an M1A1 Thompson. And then they did that with the Model L to change it to look like an STG-44. Instead, they could have just straight up just added the STG-44 to the game, so this is probably what this is doing. But yeah, this is not the Krig 6. But that's interesting.
Play rewards to earn, challenges for all modes, and multiple completion weapon camos to chase each and every season.
Okay, so basically what Sledgehammer Games did 2 to 3 years ago with Modern Warfare 3, you're now doing it with Black Ops 7, when you could have just did it with Black Ops 6 the entire time. Very cool Treyarch.
We get the opportunity to mess with some cool future or high-tech technology that we're putting on full display throughout the entire game. To highlight just a few, we got next-level GPU particles and vector fields, volumetric fluid simulation,
Okay.
and dynamics.
It took Call of Duty a long time to finally put volumetric and stuff actually interacting with the environment to make immersion a lot better instead of it just being tied to a cutscene. I'm glad that's a thing because it makes the game look incredible.
What does all that tech speak mean for you? Snow that gets
That looks
trampled when you
cool.
step in it, fog that parts and
Whoa, we get zombies here?
swirls when you run through it, and
Well, that's a little glitchy.
truly epic explosions and a bunch of
Okay,
other
that's
stuff
pretty cool.
you'll just have to discover for yourself.
All right.
We're pulling out all the stops with round-based zombies this year. After the events of Black Ops
Please show me the HUD looking like a zombie's HUD and not a multiplayer HUD. Please.
6, our crew is now trapped in the dark ether. This is a whole new universe to explore in zombies, where the team's creativity can absolutely run wild. Our crew is essentially in prison here, and they'll need to fight to
Okay.
discover a way to escape this reality. As
Okay, so the Reckoning and Easter egg makes a lot of sense. These guys were teleported to what essentially is a transit reimagined inside the dark ether. So they were transported into the dark. Okay, I get it now.
if that wasn't enough, they've just come face to face with an alternate
For some reason, at the end of the Reckoning Easter egg, I thought they just got teleported straight back to the spawn room of the Reckoning. But no, this makes a whole lot more sense.
incarnation of our original crew, Richtofen, Takio, Nikolai, and Dempsey, with no idea who they are or why they're here. We're delivering a true
Oh, they got teleported in too. Strange, because they come walking out here at the end of the cutscene, but here they're acting like they teleported with this crew. Okay, they're just doing weird shit right now.
really massive ground-based map at launch, packed with new features,
That's sick.
as well as the return of survival maps for the first time since Black Ops 2. It's going to be one hell of a ride, and you won't have to wait long to see more. Our official zombies reveal is only
Yeah,
weeks away.
September. Oh, weeks away. Okay.
Until then, we'll leave you with this.
Oh. Oh, the intro cinematic. Wait, what the fuck?
On behalf of all
Who the fuck was that?
favorite.
I don't think that's a good idea to show zombies gameplay. I think just leave it to the launch of the game. If you care about the pre-order prices, the standard edition $70, the vault edition's $100. Again, here's all the stuff for the vault edition. Again, for the exactly. First comment. This looks dog shit. Just going over, Black Ops 7 will allow you to share weapon builds directly with other players in game. You also be able to share a build code online that allows anyone to put the code in the game and instantly get that specific weapon build. Black Ops 7 has a 4-player co-op campaign with 11 missions and a linear story. Once done, Endgame unlocks. Endgame is 1 to 32 player PvE experience in Avalon. It's replayable missions to experience after the campaign. If you die, you lose all your gear and have to restart. That's kind of fucking stupid. Black Ops 7 features a total of 16 mastery camos. For the first time, campaign will have mastery camos. Black Ops 7 XP, Weapon XP, Battle Pass XP earned across all modes, campaign, endgame, multiplayer, and zombies. Classic Prestige returns, 10 prestiges, 55 levels each. Weapon Prestige, 2 prestiges per weapon with attachments and exclusive camos to unlock, with the max level being 250. Black Ops 7 will follow Modern Warfare 3 type system with weekly challenges starting with Season 1. Weekly challenges will have attachments, weapon blueprints, and more rewards, along with 2 camos only halfway through and 1 at the end of the challenges. Carry forward for Black Ops 7. All current double XP tokens and gobblegums available day 1 in Black Ops 7 that will be carried over. Operator bundles and other Black Ops 6 content will be added to Black Ops 7 at Season 1. Okay, so they are carrying forward everything, but only double XP and gobblegums will be at launch from Black Ops 6. I think that's stupid, but whatever. For Black Ops 7 Zombies, the original crew returns alongside the Black Ops 6 crew. I don't like that, but I'd rather just play as the original crew. Round-based, the largest map ever at launch with Wonder Vehicle to move between the 6 main POIs. Survival mode returns set on some of the round-based map POIs, and Dead Ops 4 is here. On top of that, in John's video, he mentioned that for zombies, the survival maps aren't going to be like Black Ops 2. So when Black Ops 2 launched, we got Transit, but inside Transit, we have the survival maps of Town, Power Station, Farm, Bus Depot, and Diner. With Black Ops 7, we're going to get the reimagined version of Transit and only 1 survival mode, which is going to be Farm. And then when Season 1 comes out, we're going to get an additional survival map from the Transit Reimagined at random. So we're not going to get all 5 at launch, which I think is stupid, because that makes me think that we're not going to get new zombie maps per season if they're going to give us a survival mode per season. We'll have to see. Black Ops 7 is a co-op campaign, but there is no difficulty setting like Realism or Veteran. The co-op campaign will adjust the difficulty based on how many players are in your squad. The beta dates for Black Ops 7 is October 2nd to October 2nd to October 5th is early access. You have to pre-order it, or if you have Xbox Game Pass, you're already set. On top of that, if you have Xbox Game Pass, you don't need to buy the game unless you want the disgusting Vault Edition. And then on top of that, the open beta starts the 5th and goes to the 8th. No tac sprint by default. If you want it, use it as a perk. No ADS while sliding, diving, or wall jumping by default. Use a perk for that. I think that's something I really loved about Battlefield 6 is you couldn't drop shot in the game, you couldn't jump shot in the game, and you couldn't ADS while sliding either, or diving, which I really love that, and that's by default. And that's something I wish Call of Duty would do just to begin with, and not even make it as a perk to change that, because everyone's gonna have that perk. So I don't know. Also, specialist bonus to get all perks, and then a looper perk to loop your streaks. That's honestly a bit weird. I don't know why you would want to use a perk to loop your streaks. I think that's kind of stupid. I think that should just be a thing on default. And then Gung Ho perk for sprinting while aiming, while firing, rather. And a little bit more details on the gunsmith system. In Black Ops 7, whenever you take a screenshot of the gun, every picture has a weapon build code. Anyone can use that build code to get the same exact weapon setup in their gunsmith. No longer have to share a list of attachments. Just use the code. Black Ops 7 will launch with 16 6v6 maps. 6v6 maps are the following: The Forge, Toshin, Exposure, Cortez, Scar, Den, Homestead, Colossus, Imprint, Dry Dock, Retrieval, Paranoia, Blackheart, Express, Raid, and Hijack. So Express, Raid, and Hijack are from Black Ops 2. Apparently, Activision confirmed during the YouTubers and everyone that got invited to Treyarch last week said that they are fully aware of the feedback on how cosmetics look in Call of Duty, and they are taking it into account for the future. And literally the top comment says, clearly not by including carry forward. So, yeah, and then someone says, listen, we hear you, but it makes us a fuck ton of cash, so we're just going to keep doing that. And someone, another person goes, taking it into account by allowing all the cartoon unicorns and emoji girls into the game in Season 1. This means if any change is going to happen, we'll have to wait until Black Ops 8 in the next 3 years. It's pretty much everything so far for all the details that we know about Black Ops 6, about Black Ops 7 zombies and campaign and multiplayer. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to have to see more about zombies for me to actually get excited to actually want to play this game. The multiplayer, it just looks eh. Again, I'll have to wait until the beta to where I can actually play it to see if I like it or not. And yeah, I'm kind of just iffy on the game right now. Again, those of you know, I'm not a big fan of Treyarch. I've kind of been burnt out on Treyarch because their last couple games, in my opinion, just haven't been good at all. And I'm really just looking forward to see what IW brings out next year. I'm really hoping it's like Modern Warfare 2019, like the leaks are saying. But I'm going to shut up and edit this video. I'm going to try and get it down to at least under 30 minutes for you guys. But without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, ding dong notification bell so you guys know when I upload next. I'm excited to see where Zombies goes because it looks decent. But I'm still very skeptical. I want to see how the game looks. I want to see how the HUD looks. I want to see how the point system is. My guess is the point system is just going to transfer over. They're not going to change it. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.